Hey folks, we are here. I just got done boxing the mini lathe from Harbor Freight, and just after a few initial cuts, I realized that number one, this tool does not come with everything that you're going to need. So if you need to use it right out of the box, you're going to have to go get yourself a set of cutting bits. You can get these right at Harbor Freight. And you're going to need some cutting lube of some sort. I will tell you that right now. Things that I kind of don't like is just the fact that there's really no way to lock this in without turning on the screw. So you're always going to be at the mercy of whatever gearing you got in the back here. Now, just like all these little mini lathes, it comes with the plastic or yeah, polycarbonate gears, whatever the heck you want to call them. Probably going to change those out for the steel or aluminum ones in the future. Now, the cool thing I've found with this is that it's got horsepower. You know, for it being a DC motor that runs this, and there's apparently a board in here to run it as well. First initial cuts, I like it. Now, thing is, you're gonna have to get yourself a set of Allen keys, because they literally ship this backwards and this bolt loose. And you cannot actually operate the cross slide without tightening that bolt down, because this is actually not keyed at all to this shaft. It uses that compression from the bolt to actually operate this handle. So keep that in mind. Another thing, couple things you're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver and of course a flathead, because this knob, and then there's one back here on the there, let me just take you off the tripod. This one here, now I'll bring it down here, you'll see that slot right there. That is how you tighten this to this. Now, it comes with the wrench, ironically, to put in there to tighten this. But you're going to have to come up with your own Phillips screwdriver to work that. Okay. Now, this one, I don't have all the accessories for it yet, because, you know, I've only owned it maybe about a week, and I haven't even... And this is actually the first time today that I'm actually playing with it. I've got a cheap Chinesium extension in there that literally the other drive end is twisted off, so, you know, hey. And so it's some sort of tool steel for us to play with, and you can tell it's not as good as it could be, but well, let's just see about taking a couple cuts with it. Because these are carbide inserts that I'm using, they require, and oh, this is the one thing I don't like, is that you can't just set it and forget it. You gotta turn it off. That's not the direction we want. We want it forward. Okay. We're going to go probably another 10th cut. You know what? I'm going to see about the jack screws, what the heck they are doing. Nope. They're not going to cut it. Well, let's go in another. Let's see if we can touch off here. Now let's go in another. Touch off. And yeah. I mean, it makes some nice cuts, folks. Don't get me wrong. The only thing is that if you notice, when you run the screw, you're gonna have to take a lot lighter cuts with it than your tooling may actually like. And that's another problem that I can already see developing while I use it, is that it's not gonna like a lot of the cuts that I make. But hey, so let's see here. How about if I manually feed it? Can I just clean up the cuts manually? Now, I really highly recommend wearing safety glasses with this thing. And yeah. So realistically, if you're in like an automotive shop style situation, I could see you folks actually using this to make your own custom sockets. I remember when I worked for the Big Green Tractor Company, we actually had a few sockets that were undercut right at the end so that they fit inside the machine easier. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to see if I can't try and make a cross cut here. Wish me luck. Now, I'm wondering, did that clean up any of the hammer marks? Because realistically, once that other end broke on me, it was, just used it to beat sockets on to certain places with. But it does work. It does make cuts. The cross beam or cross slide, I can already tell just on this piece it's not really staying true. I personally would have liked the bed a little bit stiffer so that it would take a little heavier cuts, but for a $800 lathe, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there. And oh, the big reason why you're gonna want the Phillips screwdriver is because if you're running long pieces of stock through this is the cover for the back end here. Let me get you around, folks. This hole will give you a straight shot through to your arbor piece, your headpiece, headstock. Ugh. Can't think today. Sorry, folks. I know you're gonna frickin' murder me in the comments, but hey. So, hey, any questions, folks, in the comment that I can hopefully answer, I'll try and get to them as best I can. Otherwise, yeah, you folks have yourself a fabtabulous day out there, and we'll see you on the next one.